Hi everyone. So it's an interactive, very small session today. Um, it will be on categorical variables, and you can interact with me through the chat. And so it's an interactive, very small session. So sorry for the glitch in between. And now I will start sharing the screen with our studio. So first of all, I would create a categorical variable today. So let's first create a list of random numbers between 0 to 1. So I will set the seed. The command is set seed, and I will seed for 1000. So it's set dot seed 1000. So 1000 is the number of seeds, and let's check the name of the print the name of the variable. So it is sex is the name of the variable I want to create, and is to be sampled from the seed. So it should be between 0 to 1, and there should be 20 characters, and replacement is true. You can write TRUV or you can write T as an abbreviation. So now let's check how the variable looks like. You can write only the name of the variable and enter. It will show. And you can also write like this, print and the variable name. The same thing almost. Now I want to know whether this is a categorical or factor variable. So to know that or to learn that, it is is.factor, and I want to check whether this variable is a factor variable. So the answer from R is it's not, false. So first of all, we need to check what sort of variable is it. Let's check it. It's a numerical variable. So when I write that, it comes true. So now I want to make it a factor variable with 2 levels. So let's type in as sex.f the new variable name, and it is factor, then the variable name, and then the levels. So I will write down the levels as male, comma, female. So now I want to check how the variable looks like. So it will look like, so it comes as only one level was checked. So it comes as NA. Now let's check out how this variable is. So I would write is.factor, and then f. So it's now a factor variable. However, there are certain missing ones. So it may be because I had created one error over here. So let's now change it to the correct form. Is factor, then sex, then levels, and now let's make it correct. So I will write like this. Now again, one sex.f variable is created. Now let's print this one. Look, now the levels have come out. So when we specified levels like this, R failed to take that. So this is the correct form of specifying a variable with the levels. And in the public view, I right now don't find any chats, so one can interact definitely. If there is any query, I hope no. So let's move to the next part. So I want to create an ordered variable. So an ordered variable is socio-economic status. So I will write socio-economic status is SES, and now I will create this SES. So let's type in as a variable name ACS with say for example C, and then let's make it low, middle, and high. So now it's low, middle, say for example low, then high, then middle. So let me copy them. I've just copied them and now pasting it. So I've created socioeconomic status, and let's check whether it is a factor variable, because it looks like string. So you would want to know whether this is a factor variable in R. So it is not. What sort of variable is this? This is actually a character variable. Let's check it to be sure. So now it's a character variable. So now I want to make it an order character variable. So first check it whether we can make it. Now I want to make it an ordered factor variable, and it's created. Let's check it whether it has been created or not. So it is s.f.order, and it's true. Now let us find out what are the levels of this factor variable. So I would write down as levels, and then now see in the acs.f.order variable there are three levels: high, low, and middle. So why it is not low, middle, and high, or high, middle, or low? Because alphabetically H comes first, then L, then M. So if I want to create it in that order, I would write as ACSF, and then I would write as factor, then I would write ACS, and I would specify the levels accordingly. So I want to make it in an order. So let's write down low, middle, and high. Now let's find out whether this is one factor variable. Again, I would write is.factor and then acs.f, and it's true. Now check the levels. What happens?